getting a scout. And Jaedong only on 2 bases still at this point, so Canata actually getting Valkyries now for anti-air, so we might be expecting some... Mutas play from Jaedong. And there's a Spire coming up, about halfway up, alongside an Evo Chamber, so this actually might be more Scourge-oriented. There's also production that should be put out, but Jaedong is economically behind, so that's something Canata did manage to do. He does have Valkyries in play. He did scout it, definitely heard scout. I think he scouted that Spire and might therefore decided to, hey, Valkyries just in case. Let's hope they don't end up becoming useless just in case Jaedong decides to go for Hydra Lurker. Which, from what I look, is actually what he might be going for. Scourge to help against those pesky air units, such as this Wraith that flew right towards its death. I'm gonna, changing vector, dying today. Drone actually being pulled out. Jaedong, I think, might be actually deciding to expand at the northern corner rather than expand the lower left hand where Canata expects him to. He's going to try to expand a location where Canata won't expect him to. He did this in the second set very effectively, and in the end, cost pretty much was what Canata cost the game. Canata, the entire game, was like, no idea the base was there. Jaedong actually going to expand the upper left hand. So it's a position that's pretty much the longest position for Canata to travel to by land and by air. Really, so it's going to take him a while. There are a lot of Mulas going to play alongside some Hydras, so the Valkyries are definitely going to help out. So Jaedong just going to have to do some harassment, be successful. There were E-bays in place. There are going to be turrets already, and there is a Valkyrie. Should be 2 Valkyries at this point into play. 2 Valkyries, yeah, not much in the way of Medic Marines. He's adding in, whoa. Just now notice the 4 racks that are coming down, so it's a quick transition right back to Medic Marines. So Canata just going to stick with those Medic Marines despite the early mech. Science Facility actually coming up as well. Oh man, the Valkyries instantly running in to meet the Mutas. They're going to go and try to harass some of these forces. Going to prevent the Science, going to delay the Science Facility and delay some turrets. Kill a couple SCVs randomly that way. Not much damage, really, though. Really would want to accomplish much. Much more. Turrets being put down national expansion as well, so Jaden's going to run around all over the place. Mutas trying to do some more harassment. Scourge on the way as well. Now the Mutas, however, are going to run right, try to attack some tanks. Do actually take 1 take out before they meet some Valkyries, which just, oh man, do crap load of damage. A couple Mutas take some more hits as they fly away. Yeah. Don't know. Don't ask. Don't ask. Queen's Nest coming up for Jaedong already. He hasn't established his 3rd Queen's Nest on the way. We're going to see whether he actually decides to go for Queens again and actually gets his upper left-hand spot at this time. Canata learns his lesson, apparently. Go up, try. No, does not manage to kill the drone because it went for the extractor. A lot more drones on the way. So Jaedong has gotten his new base spotted. Again, flying with Mutalisks and Scourge in support. There are turrets in position. Valkyries as well. Those Mutalisks instantly get pushed back. And Canata this time playing a pretty solid game of turtling up Terran while I build up a gigantic army to go and push you in and kill you, stamp you on their face with a gigantic brick in the teeth. Don't know how you stomp somebody in the face with a gigantic brick in the teeth, but you could kind of like sellotape a brick to your foot and then just wham. Mutalisks now running in towards the natural expansion. There is a turret. Valkyries didn't manage to get any shots off because you don't want to run in too close, fearing those Scourge, but not much accomplished. Really, Hive on the way for Jaedong. Lurkers morphing, and Jaedong, I think this time, getting a Hive rather early. Most likely trying to get early Defiler like he did last time. Not really going for ultras, just getting that earlier Defiler to really help him out against all the force on the ground. Really not much. 1 random vulture running out to its death. Let's see here. Canata sticking to 2 Valkyries. Seems to be borrowing something very fantasy-esque. I said in the last set that, he needs to pull a fantasy to win, and it's exactly what I might be doing. Just building up a huge army at this point, just massing huge defenses, getting a mass force on the ground, a lot of tanks, a lot of Medic Marines until he feels, you know what, I'm going to push out and do that sellotape brick to the foot in your face thing. It's going to be a new quote from me now. Hive is up, so I'm expecting a Defiler in any second now against Defiler. Unless, of course, Jaedong pulls a double weird-ass thing here, but not gonna, because, oh man, Valkyries all stay alive. Jaedong gets a bunch of his Mutalisks melted as he ran right towards into that. And it's just not pretty to look at, because Jaedong doesn't have much in the way of forces at all to defend. There are Science Vessels, Medic Marines, Valkyries, and tanks running right towards his main. He's actually putting down a Nidus Canal to help him out. And honestly, he's in trouble, dear boy. Scourge running in, but this time not being allowed close to that Science Vessel. Kind of like, no, you're not killing my Science Vessel again. No. A couple Lurkers that try to burrow down instantly get killed. I don't actually be trying to escape. Jaedong going to try to hold this off with a bunch of Lurkers actually expanding towards the lower right-hand side. Again, trying to take a base far out of the way. Lurkers going to try to run in on the ramp. There are tanks not sieged up. Scourge coming in. Going to get killed before the match takes Science Vessel. The Lurkers not going to be too effective. A lot of Lurkers get killed off. Now going to run right towards Jaedong's main. Jaedong's main now in a very, very bad position. Trying to put down one extra Sector Colony. Only has one other. The Lurkers in a horrible position. Oh, man. All these overlords all go down. The Lurkers in a horrible position. So, the Wraith really being used beautiful. I'm sorry, the Valkyries really being used beautifully here. Tanks just sieging up right as next expansion. Jaedong trying to get his muta count up, but they're just going to be pushed back by those Valkyries. Oh man, it's just not even pretty to look at. Instantly killed every single one of those mutas. Irradiates going off on the Defiler. Defiler not going to. I don't even know if he has consume yet, or if he manages to consume anything before he puts on Dark Swarm. He does not. No Dark Swarm Lurkers are going to be killed off. This next expansion is going to go down. Jaedong in a horrible position at this point, trying to hold off, but GG's decides, yeah. GG to fight another day. GG to fight another day. To fight another day. Full of singing stuff. So Canata evens up at 2-2, and man, I did say I thought Canata was definitely going to take one single set from Jaedong. I didn't quite know if he would do it in fantasy style, but it did. So Jaedong's like, I've seen this before somewhere. I've been beaten by this before somewhere. Where would I know this? Was it that guy I beat in the OSL? I wonder. Oh man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it when a turn goes for a build like that and just Stellotape brick to the foot in the face. So yeah, Jaedong's going to have to pull that brick out of his teeth now, clean up, go brush, go to a dentist, and sit back down and kick some serious ass to not lose to Canata in the quarterfinals and then get laughed at by the world. GG guys, ranching out. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Soon, last one.